Hello, Matthew Williams here, just bringing you a small video. Try and keep this one small. I don't normally, even when I say that, it's almost like, doomed to fail. But I just thought I'd bring you a story about what I wear, actually what I wear underneath my clothes. Because 9 times out of 10, especially if it's evening time and it's going to get cold, or if it's in the winter time, even sometimes in the summertime, you'll catch me wearing these things. Thermal underwear. And the reason I wear thermal underwear is because I don't like feeling the cold. And only, if it gets really hot, I will take them off on a sunny day. But I love wearing these things because they keep me warm. And what I do is I have several pairs of these, and they're all the same. They're all blue things with a little hole in the front that you can pee out of. But I wander around the house like this in my thermal underwear, and I'm really proud of this stuff. And I really sort of suggest that if you haven't tried getting some thermal underwear, you should, because why feel the cold if you don't have to, especially around your nether regions. They're quite cheap as well. But sometimes I wear these around the house, which are sort of a bit more suitable. These are sort of probably what I should wear really around the place, not these, because this makes it look like I'm half undressed, and you have to be careful that the windows aren't open downstairs, because if the blind is up, then somebody might actually see your penis poking out of the front when you're going to make a cup of tea, which doesn't go down well with the neighbours having kids that are sort of only about this high going to school in the mornings. So yeah, you have to be a bit careful. But what I have to tell you is something that gives me a bit of a giggle. And basically, this is a special pair, because as I say, I've got several pairs, so I wear them instead of wearing underpants. I wear these, so they're like huge boxers, and they let your parts swing around nicely, and no restrictions there. So yeah, these are special ones, because if you turn them round, they're the only pair that has a hole down here. Can you see it? It's got a hole. Don't know how the hole got there, but nonetheless, there's a hole, and it's on a seam. So it's probably the seam just wore out, from being washed. But as I say, this is the front side. And I really don't know why I'm telling you this, but well, I do actually, because somebody was arguing with me, and I got all irritated about it. So I ended up chatting and making my point in a forum somewhere, and now I can't get to sleep because I'm all wound up. So I'm afraid you have to have these. It's 5 a.m. in the morning, and you are going to get my story about my thermals. Now, I could, if I wanted to, sew these up, sew this hole up, but I can't bring myself to do it because I love these. I love these. They give me a giggle because when I wear them, my tackle, my tackle hangs down from in here. Right, bear in mind this is where you'd pee out of, so the tackle hangs around here. My tackle hangs all the way around and comes out of the back here, which is no mean feat when you consider that. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Sort of my sort of thing is there, right, and it comes all the way. Well, you can actually see a bit of it there, and it comes down and it hangs out the back here. Now, is this me trying to tell you that I have an enormous size penis? No, because it isn't that big. But for some reason, when I sit down, it does manage to stretch around the back and it gets out of the hole. So I find myself then sort of going, ooh, my penis is coming out of the hole. Ha 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 ha. Isn't that funny? And for some strange reason, maybe only known to me, when that happens, I find that really funny. And also, at times, you get the occasional testicular bulge will sort of pop out of there. And I found myself earlier on in really giggling, sort of like looking at this testicle hanging out of this little hole and thinking to myself, ha 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 ha, look at that. That looks so weird. and then sort of like squeezing it so it sort of bulged out. And then I found myself going, ha 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 ha, look at it, it's like a hemorrhoid. Ha ha ha, look at my hemorrhoids. Which is a really bizarre thing to kind of find yourself saying. But do you find yourself when you're on your own, there's nobody else around, and I do live on my own apart from the dog, but I don't think the dog is that interested in seeing my testicles squeezed out of a hole in my thermals. But you find yourself on your own, you've got a little bit of time, and you just do childish little things like that seem to sort of cheer you up. So there we are. That's my thermals, and 1 in 7 days I'm going to have issues where I have to keep sort of like grabbing my crotch and pulling to sort of make the penis go back in where it should be, instead of hanging out of little holes that are there because I can't be bothered to sew it up. So no, I love these, and maybe when the hole gets really big I might sort it out then, but for the moment it's my little hole. And do you know another thing I think, I'll share this with you, another thing that cracks me up with these is the hole positions itself near my bum, near my exit point, and I find myself thinking, I can feel that hole. You know what's coming, don't you? You know what's coming. I can feel that hole near my bum. And I just can't help the thought. It just comes every fucking time I'm wearing these. And I'm just thinking to myself, I wonder whether I could take a crap through that hole. There's no way I am ever going to try and take a crap out of that fucking hole, right? But that thought just comes in my head, and I can't stop the thought. Okay, that's just the way I am. So keep it short, 7 minutes. Hope you enjoyed the video, and please let me know if you have similar sorts of weird, stupid things you do, like squeezing your testicles through holes in your underpants. Yeah, just tell us in the comments below, and cheer this person who can't get to sleep up. Goodbye.